Hello, my name is Damien Kaczynski, the owner and operator of DK Film Studios. Today we have another development log for y'all. Whoop whoop! Let's get on into it. So, before we get too far into things, let's quickly look over the development tracker. So, not much has really changed. I have been making some work on progress has been done on Focus Part 3 and Due, along with the search, which we'll get into shortly. But yeah, once that's done, we'll start working on some of the other projects, along with some other stuff we've got announced. I know what the next films are going to be for this thing I've got planned. We are going to discuss that when the time comes, of course, at the start of next year. Yes, I know I'm making you guys wait, but I'm trying to build up anticipation, some hype for this. We'll see if it works or not. All right, see if it works. But yeah, no, progress. I'm eventually gonna sit down and look over the sci-fi script, the supernatural script, comedy, dystopian. Amber's working on the horror film. She's got a lot going on in her life, so I'm not forcing her to work on that. That's like that's like back of the back burners, all right. But definitely, once all of this is done with the search, we're gonna be on to Agent versus Agent, which I can't really get moving forward with that. That's gonna be great. Yeah. So, without further ado, let's get on into the films. So first up is The Search. So we gotta go over the production timeline. Pretty much wrapped on locations, which is great. I am really happy about that. Auditions have been wrapped. Rehearsals, we still have to sit down and get that started. We've locked down the dates, accommodations, crew, all that jazz. Well, actually, no, not fully. I gotta double check it with the VFX makeup artist, see what the plan is with that. I've been meaning to sit down and do that. I've got a lot on my plate, so, Production design and prop gathering is ongoing. We are in progress with gathering costumes. By the next devlog, we started on the dietary restrictions, meal plan, all that jazz, and go from there. We have figured out our plan for if it rains on the days we're filming, so we've got a backup there at least. So that's figured out. We're gonna get into that right now, actually. So, as I said, we have figured out a plan in case it does rain on the day we are supposed to be filming. So we have another fort that we can film at that's going to be covered that day. That's actually covered and mostly interior, so we can actually go in and do all that. I should probably take a look at the location itself, but it's a lot farther for me, and I'm trying to be very cautious about my money right now. Things are a bit tight as it is, and I want to make sure I have money for food, for water, and for the film, and all that jazz. So, I don't really want to travel all the way out to Baltimore to look at over right now. But at least it's better than nothing. I'm gonna be pissed if we can't get in. We find out the day of. So crew's still being figured out. I have to reach out to my mate who can do makeup and get that planned out. If we can't get him on there, I'm gonna find something to help make the scar for Taurus and just call it a day. Not like we're trying to rush it. I'm trying to think ahead and be prepared because there's no way how I can do makeup. I can't do burn with scars. I'll be lucky if I could just trace the thing on his face and be like, we're done. That's it. All right. But we'll make that work. We're gonna make it work. Somehow, of course. I need to sit down and go over the costumes we've got for the film and see if they'll work for the actors. If not, I'm going to look into getting some stuff for them for that, which is important. We need to get that addressed ASAP. I'm going to try to do this weekend. I've got a bit of a busy weekend coming up, so we'll see. We'll see. That is up there. We are just waiting on the help to be made. We should be good to go with props. Props will be all done. I don't really see, there's much to go over for that. Once that's done, we'll be good on that department. Same with the costumes. We're going to go over that. If we need to buy any more, we'll buy more. If not, I will just call it a wrap and go on to the next part. Not much to really go over for that. But yeah, that's basically it for the search. So, before we get too far, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on notifications if you can. It's real easy to do. And, yeah, I hope you guys stick around for what we've got planned. I definitely want you all to see the search. I'm quite happy with how this film's going to come together. I can't wait for you all to see it when it's completed. And in order to see that, you gotta stay subscribed. And if you've been seeing my face from time to time, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. You don't want to miss out on what we've got planned. So, with that out of the way, on to post-production. Progress is coming along with the sound design. I'm liking how it's coming together. I've done some really interesting things with it. I'm looking forward to keep pushing it and seeing where I can go with it. I might take a break from working on the sound design to work on the VFX and coloring. Once I do those, I'll probably look into doing the sound design, some more. I feel like having the VFX to some degree will help dictate the sounds I need to put in certain parts, which would be important. That'll be good to do, of course. But yeah, things are coming along. I'm hoping to get this done before the year is over, which would be great. Yeah, that's just a hope I've got. And last but not least, the film is almost done, actually, so be on the lookout for a trailer, soon. At some point in September, most likely. I have the sound design for the film. I didn't really need to do much to it. I added a cool transition to the, to when the weird things are happening. I feel like it makes a lot more sense now than it did previously, and I like that. I really like the effect I chose. I'm probably gonna look into trying to use that again at some point. It fits. It works for what I'm trying to go for with the film. I can't wait to, obviously get the film out. I'm looking forward to sharing with you all. I am quite happy with how this film's coming together, I will say. All I gotta really do is add the credits. I'll watch it again one or two more times to make sure I don't need to add, anything else. But it might just be I have to add the credits and we're done. Which would be great. And then I could be on to the next project. We focus on getting Focus Part 3 done. And, yeah. You might notice we might be having a bit of a slowdown with films. Well, actually, no, I'll probably not slow down. I'll probably start working on after I finish this. Maybe actually start one of the edits for the Neurodivergent Doc episodes. I know I said I'd wait till the search, but, you know, if I don't have anything else working on, we can try working on that. That'd be pretty cool. I'll look into doing that, alright? I'm not promising anything yet, but I'll look into doing that. I think that'd be good to do. We'll have to see, of course. We'll have to see. But yeah, no, like I said, the film's almost over. I'm looking forward to finishing it up, and I can't wait for you all to see it. I'm quite happy with it. I think you guys are gonna enjoy this. So, without further ado, I think that's basically it. So, if you guys enjoyed this, turn on notifications, hit the subscribe so you don't miss out on another devlog, and on the films that are coming out. You don't want to miss out on do. I have a feeling it's a pretty good film, and I think y'all will like it. So, other than that, this is Damien from DK Film Studios signing off. And all that. Do all the things down below, and we'll go from there. So yeah, this is Damien from DK Film Studios signing off. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.